Anyways, Justin, let's go.
So, I think everyone here knows what my number 2 is. And I think everyone here's surprised that it's not number 1.
It's Viggo Mortensen from Lord of the Rings. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding.
That was the twist all along. He was Sauron the whole time. No. Yeah, it's Darth Vader. Now, some of you might be crying foul saying that this guy should have been a number 1. Well, I could think of one character that I think deserves the top spot a little more.
And that's me too. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay. This is the textbook movie villain. If you look up movie villain in the dictionary, you're going to get a picture of Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sorry, Kylo Ren.
From the instant he walks on screen, your attention is on him. With the booming voice of James Earl Jones, with the towering presence of David Prowse, you just have one mean, lean Sith machine. And he's a bad dude in New Hope. He is ruthless in Empire Strikes Back, killing his own crewmates for failing him. I think he killed at least 3 of his henchmen. Constantly altering the deal with Lando Calrissian because he's just that much of a dick. And nearly killing Luke Skywalker, even though he is his son.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because we see, the famous, "You killed my father."
No.
I am your father.
No!
Such your feelings, it'd be true.
Join me, and together we will defeat the Emperor and rule the galaxy as father and son.
I tell my girlfriend that all the time.
Here's the thing. Like, if it was just Star Wars New Hope, he wouldn't be all that interesting. He was just a cool villain. He used to be a Jedi, and then actually no, he wasn't revealed that he used to be a Jedi. It was revealed that he was a Jedi that betrayed his father, and that's all we knew about him. It wasn't until Empire comes that you get that little bit of information, adding so much complexity, and you're just looking at everything that Vader did in the previous installments is like in a whole new light. It's just, and then you go into Jedi with this knowledge, knowing that there is probably conflict in this villain, that there is humanity still. But the best display is arguably in Rogue One, where you just see him in absolute beast mode.
Oh, when he kills all those people.
Oh my god. I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times more. In the original trilogy, you saw Darth Vader, the villain. In Rogue One, you see Darth Vader, the force of nature. He, in that 2 minutes, was scarier than most horror movie villains. Where all you hear is his breathing apparatus, and all you see is his lightsaber ignite. Oh, I want that as a poster on my wall.
Signed by James Earl Jones, mind you.
And you know what? Say what you will about Kenobi. As a whole, probably not that great of a show. But that scene between him and Hayden Christensen, where Vader's mask is cracked open,
Oh.
and you see Anakin is virtually gone, and it's all Vader. And he just says, "I'm not your failure, Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did."
Or that scene, I forget if it was an Empire or Return of the Jedi, when Luke has that dream where he cuts off Vader's head and he sees his face in Vader's mask.
That was Empire.
Because that really shows you he can really get into people's heads too and make him. And
Yeah.
knowing, is he gonna become him?
Mhm.
The darkness is in him.
Because the dark side is in him.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, Justin, do you think the prequels make Vader maybe a little more sympathetic?
Here's what I think, Bill. Episodes 1 and 2 should never have happened,
Agreed.
and episode 3 should have been seriously reworked.
But I think episode 3 kind of does make him a little more sympathetic, though. Like, you understand why, because they have that vision of his wife going into labor and dying and saying that go get him with Palpatine, getting buddy will save his wife's life. So you can kind of understand that. But, I'm going to give my thoughts here. Like, just when you hear that theme, dun, 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 you know who's coming on screen. You know who's coming on screen.
Yeah. Here's what I think should have happened. They should have. Clone Wars is probably the best piece of prequel story that you can get your hands on. Because you really get to see Anakin as a hero, but Anakin's gradual turn. It's a lot more gradual, and it shows you more than the basis in the movies of him killing younglings. I think there was an episode where he actually does become essentially Vader for a few minutes, and then his memory is wiped of the incident, more to show us that the darkness is there already.
Ali, you had him as your number 2. Anything you'd like to say?
I didn't have a number 2 pick. This isn't no order because This was all at the last second. I mean,
Okay.
gotta say he is a bit memorable in a way. Like, you definitely feel sorry for him for losing his wife. But then again, he also dealt with, it's like, what is it? I'm trying to explain it. He joined the dark side. He signed his soul.
It was a deal with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, the outside just became as ugly as the inside.
Yep. Did you have anything to say, JT?
This is my number one, so you guys are saying all of it for me.
Oh,
Okay.
no, we want you to say what you have to say on that.
I mean, like, it's just there's so much complexity to him. He's a character. I mean, Justin kind of, I forget exactly how he worded it, but he worded it perfectly.
I worded it as word soup, as a lot of what I say is.
No. You said something when we first started talking about him. You were like,
Lean, mean Sith machine.
no. You said something about him like coming into like the moment you see him in like in A New Hope, you see him in
He
the
just
first
has
one.
a commanding presence.
Right. But you hold on one sec. You said he has a commanding presence in the first one, but the second one, The Empire Strikes Back, you see more of him as a very menacing figure, a very dark figure, a killing machine almost. So because like,
Yeah.
you know, that jump from that first film to that second film is one of the best probably progressions of a character we've ever seen on screen, regardless of character or whatever actor it is, you know.
New Hope is Vader on a leash.
Yes, exactly.
Empire is him off the leash.
Thank you.
So
That's a good
much
way of putting it.
Jedi.
And what is Jedi?
Oh, he is on full leash.
Hmm.
He is Palpatine's bitch in that one.
Yeah, pretty
Oh.
much.
He's like, it's probably like Vader. Oh, come on, Palpatine. I have just cemented myself as the most badass villain in movie history. Leave me alone.
But yeah, I mean, this is my number one, hands down. There's no question about it. But I mean, this is just like iconic to a T. I mean, how much? I mean, kids today know who Darth Vader is because of how they they wouldn't know like Biff, they wouldn't know like, you know, Hannibal Lecter. They would know Darth Vader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, everything you guys just said and what I said too kind of hit it on the nail on the head there with Darth Vader. So